Well, hey folks, listen, I'm out at Tuscaloosa. Haven't ever been out here. I'm at Bowers Park. It's Bowers Park, isn't it? Gonna just play a quick round, bring you along with me right after the intro. Anything I need to know, surprises about the course?
It's Bowers C. It's the hardest layout that Bowers is in.
Okay.
So
But that's I did the C on the U-disc, so it'll be okay?
everything's a par 3. I think they changed it. You'll see some long par 3s.
Okay, no problem. I should play pretty quick. I'll get out of your way. I'm assuming that basket, right? Okay.
Par should right around 950 out here.
All right, thank you. All right. Thank you guys, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna hustle get out of these guys' way, but it's always good to throw a good one off the first tee, especially when people are waiting. So talk a little more once I get down here. Now, I literally jumped out of the car and was stretching when this group of guys pulled in, and I could tell they were anxious. So I haven't putted, I haven't done anything. So I might warm up a couple putts once I get a hole or two ahead of these guys. All right, so we're at Bowers. See how it goes. Unfortunately, he said they're the red baskets, and that doesn't help with my color blindness, but we'll figure it out. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind having thrown too far past the basket. I skipped right by the basket, so not too bad. All right, this is gonna be terrible. Haven't putted early morning. Yep. All right, so he said it was the C layout, which is supposed to be the hardest layout. It's all par 3s, so we shall see. I think he said, you may not have heard it, par is rated 950 around here. So, all right, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little hyped up just driving here. Had a little caffeine, and then these guys right behind me, so that doesn't help me to not be mellow. All right, it's gotta be that guy right there. It says 240 on this, 247, where that says 203. I'm gonna assume it's 240. Oh, well, the sign says 272, so I'll take a compromise. So I'm gonna run at an angle here because I'm gonna throw here instead of trying to do a hyzer round. I'm gonna try to throw straight at it, but I'm gonna use the tee pad, even though it's pointing this way. I'm gonna just try to come straight at the basket. It's gonna be a little tricky. Yeah, caught that last tree. It was a little hard. I couldn't get that full step in because I had to step up at the last minute. A little tricky, but it'll work out all right. I could have thrown something hard hyzer. Really probably should have just thrown a forehand, but it's early. It's 9 o'clock on Labor Day, and I just drove an hour. I'm not ready to throw a long forehand yet. I'm trying to save my arm and my elbow and my shoulder and my back. This is that perfect distance where I should make it every time, but it's early morning, and so there's pressure here. Okay, needed that to wake up. Oh, these are par 3. This is 442. I'm assuming just straight down there. Yeah, grip it and rip it. Got a headwind. I can tell my 2 bananas aren't fighting the caffeine this morning, so I'm kind of, oh, that's gonna be okay. It's not great. I got a little nose up. It's no 442, that's for sure. That's the first one that's pulled on my stomach since surgery in a while, so I just gotta remember to drive through. That's called trying to do too much too soon. What's funny is I started second round of messing with the tech disc that I recorded, and it's got me thinking about a lot of different stuff, and so instead of just throwing on this one, I'm thinking about other stuff. I just needed to step up and just throw it, and just relax and throw it. That's usually a good tip. Just relax and throw it. Oh, okay, red basket. All right, I went to the wrong basket. Got a par, but red basket. My flick is a little tentative approach shot. I was worried about that tree. Hey folks, if you're course designers or whatever, red baskets don't help a large majority of folks that are red-green colorblind. It's hard. I see a silver basket. Where's the red? This looks like it's the only one, maybe. Oh, there it is. Sneaky. All right, we're 295 and it's behind that last tree there. A little bit of a push. Yeah, ricochet off a tree. Oh, just a little low. I liked it. Guys, do y'all clean up the courses y'all go through when you see sticks and logs? You know, it comes from back in the day, but whenever there's anything on the course that I can move out of the way that's not supposed to be there, limbs, pine cones, etc., I just try to clean up the course a little bit more for the next people coming through. I think if we all do that, man, these courses will be phenomenal. Here's my little tip for the day. I'm spending more time just trying to find the baskets. Okay, there it is. Wow. I can't see these things. Hole number 5, 469 through the woods, par 3. Let's see how it's going to be today. I gripped like that a little, pulled it right. I have no idea where it is, but let's face it, I was not going to be under the basket in one, no matter what. So playing a course for the first time, it's usually helpful to play with a local or just have lowered expectations of how you're going to do. Think of it as an investigative round. Sometimes you'll actually play great rounds because you just don't have the pressure of trying to replicate a shot you've done before. So you're just throwing and just like, and you're usually a little more relaxed. So yeah, if you're gonna visit a new course, you're on your own, just enjoy it, have fun. Figure out the line so that the next time you come, you can shred it, but don't put way too much pressure on yourself. I'm doing pretty good about parking the wrong baskets. How's it going, guys? Oh, he's over there. I was looking at the wrong basket to begin with. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be a crapshoot. The basket's over there. I think that was pretty good. Let's face it, with a new course, you kind of have to go by feel. So it might be a good indicator of how well you know your distances and stuff, because you just kind of having to eyeball it. Of course, I can't find my rangefinder, but I like kind of coming out blind and seeing how I do. It kind of gives me a good indicator of where I am in my game. All right, hole 6, 314. All right, I see a silver. Okay, red's over there. All right, 314, got to hang left at that tree, push back that way. Oh, push just a little further. I needed to cut that in a little bit more. That's where, yeah, you can only learn by throwing. All right, I cut in, and to be honest, I was way too high because I hit the tree up here. I would have gone way past the basket. Yeah, like I was saying, you got to get used to the touch, the feel, the slope of everything. I'm kind of glad I hit the tree. Well, I don't know. If it had hit those trees back there, I'd been much happier. But it was definitely too high. I like to go by feel, try to figure out where the next hole is. I think it's down here. One of the tips of course navigation is understand that people want to take the path of least resistance. And so look for where people are just naturally leaving the basket and cutting over. a lot of times you can kind of smell out where the next tee pad is just by looking at the ground and finding those little trails that might not be the normal trail, but at least give you a good indicator of which direction people like to go from that basket. So my buddy Alan was telling me that there's a pro setup too, and it looks like there's a sign there. But he said your first time out, just stick with this because to figure out where things are, and especially because they said it was C is the hardest setup for this normal. So I'm having a hard time seeing these baskets because I don't know what the best line is. This is kind of a poke and hope. I'm just going to throw my pyro and let it crash back. Hopefully, if I don't hit these trees. I can't see the basket because it's red, it blends in, so I'm just kind of going off feel. I think I might have pushed a little left, maybe, I don't know. The nice thing is I hit my line, so I can't be mad even if I'm not by the basket because I threw what I wanted to. Huh. I'm not mad at all, not mad at all. All right. That was one of those, there were a couple of leaves around that I kept going, oh, there's my disc, there's my disc. It's kind of like a little mini Easter egg / Christmas when it's near the basket. That's nice. All right, hole 8, 161. There it is, okay. It's basically at that tree. 161, let's try a little glyph action here. It's behind that tree. Oh no. It's actually right there. Boy, I was almost thrown to the wrong tree. Right there. That would have stank if I'd thrown to the wrong tree. There was just enough light on that basket that I could see the horizontal. Because let's face it, in nature, straight lines are what gives things away, man-made stuff. And there was a horizontal straight line. I'm like, basket. Already lost it again. Okay, there it is. Huh, interesting. 251, but uphill. Let me get you out of the sun. Ooh, I don't think 251. Well, it is uphill, but I thought I was going to go past the basket. So, need to put a little more on that one. I was worried about distance, but yeah, came up a little short. I liked my throw, but I think I'm a little short. Yeah, that sign says 263 from right there. I don't know. Could have given a little more juice. I was online, just didn't have the right distance. And it wasn't that I didn't throw it. I threw where I thought it was going to be. I need to give it more. So this is where I could run here, but I'm gonna go up and around just to float it in there. Big bubbles, no troubles. All right, there's the front 9. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for being with me on the front 9. Hey, make sure to check me out on the back 9 where I'll do a quick rundown of what I'm carrying in the bag, and we'll finish up the back 9 of Bowers in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.